What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Kage, and guys, I just finished watching today's episode of Monday Night Raw, the season premiere, and I gotta say, this was a really good Raw. It was really, really good. For starters, we showcased a lot of SmackDown superstars, and I guess that's the only reason why it elevated to that point, because obviously before the draft, Raw barely had any any good like it had good talent, but they weren't using them. And then now that they have SmackDown superstars that are already established, get off of me, please. That's it. It came out as a really good show. Now, for starters, we have Zelina Vega, and this guy jumps on me again. Okay, you're going down. For starters, we have Zelina Vega. She comes out and she does her whole queen thing, which was great. She had a match with Dewdrop strictly right after, and the match was good, but it wasn't better than their first match just because of the finish. The first time around, she beat her clean, so it only makes sense for her to beat her clean again. But no, she decided to just take the short end of the stick and just hit her with her staff and win the match that way. I don't really want to complain about it because I guess they're gonna have a little long feud. Probably would end in the next pay-per-view. So I mean, hopefully that's the case. Now, what I do want to say is that they had a triple threat match for an opportunity at the Raw Tag Team Champions, and it was the Dirty Dogs. I don't know why they started calling themselves that, and I don't like calling them that, but oh well. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy, and the match was really good actually. I watched the shows with my dad, and he doesn't really know a lot about wrestling and stuff, but this whole show he was on the edge of his seat. Like he's a casual, he's not like a hardcore like me, so I mean, just to see that was great. But the match was really good, of course, to the point where Omos comes out, and I guess AJ Styles and Omos are gonna have a feud with the Street Profits, which I don't mind because it takes the Street Profits away from the WWE Tag Team Championship picture for the time being. B, it gives AJ Styles and Omos be able to do something besides go after the titles as well. And C, we get new contenders, new matches, new everything, right? So the Dirty Dogs ended up winning that match. I can't complain, but I was kind of wowed about how the match was exactly the same night, which I felt it should have started as a little feud and end at a pay-per-view if that was the route they were going to. But of course, they want ratings and they wanted to make the show good. So I'm not complaining with what we got. We got Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler versus Randy Orton and Matt Riddle shortly, well, a couple moments after, and it was good. It was a really good match, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. Of course, rkbro ended up retaining the championships, which they should have. But besides that, the whole tag team division is really fresh now. New competitors, we can do different things like Alpha Academy. We can do a lot of things, which I feel like is a win and win. Then we had some shenanigans with did I just say shenanigans? So then we had some problems between Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair, which they're gonna extend their feud again. Bianca is going to face Becky Lynch next week for the Raw Women's Championship, which I'm all here for it. It's a main event worthy match, and it's a great advertisement for the people who saw this this week and were like, "Oh, this is really good," to come next week and see that that transpire as well. Then we had a lot of good moments in between. We had Keith Bearcat Lee squashing Cedric Alexander, which of course you guys would say, "Oh, they're burying the Hurt Business." Bobby Lashley's not there, so, and MVP's not there either. So if there would be a time where they just stack wins on somebody, it would be now. Now, if this means that next week we'll have Keith Lee versus Shelton Benjamin, and then Shelton loses, and then MVP comes back, and we have MVP versus Bearcat Lee, and he loses. Then we have Bobby Lashley versus Keith Lee, and that would be great. You know, that would be a really good match to see, a really good feud. It would give them both to do something, you know. Then we also had Austin Theory versus Dominic Mysterio, and unfortunately Dominic didn't win. I really wanted Dominic to win, but he lost. Hopefully this is a little intermediate feud. I would like to see Dominic win more matches, just because I feel like he's been losing a lot, but he sold the hell out of Austin Theory's finisher. Then another good moment we had was Damian Priest versus T-Bar, and Jesus, guys, this man done went all heel. This man got a whole new theme and a whole new attitude, and he ain't even lose a championship or lose a match in a minute. He just came tonight with being like, yeah, I'm turning heel today, and he just wrecked the heel all over the. I don't know if this is confirmed or anything like that, but he just wrecked him with a vicious clothesline, throwing him from the ring to the ring, then going inside the ring, doing the reckoning. It was great. I enjoyed it. We also had in the beginning of the show, we also had a Big E come out to the show, welcome everyone in, and then we had our SmackDown superstars that just came newly new, and four of them came out, four of them came out, and they were like, I should be WWE champion. We had Seth Rollins, we had Kevin Owens, we had Finn Balor, and we had Rey Mysterio. Now, the match after was great, but before we talk about that match, we had Liv Morgan versus Carmella, and for the 500th time, and I just feel like they should stop doing this match, because they're always gonna have Liv Morgan lose, and she deserves to be great. Okay, so I'm on the Liv Morgan bandwagon. She should win the WWE Women's Championship at some point, hopefully in the near future. It would fill my wrestling heart. Besides that, we had the match of the night, and Kevin Owens went off. I'm talking about this man that was doing super kicks. He was diving. This man was doing power bombs through tables. He did flips from the top rope and landed awkwardly onto a ladder. All over the whole match was great, with eventually we having the winner of Seth Rollins. Now, the problem with this, I feel, is that, yeah, if it's not another Drew McIntyre thing and they're going to have Seth Rollins win, what the fuck are y'all doing? If anyone takes the championship away from Big E, it should either be four people: Kevin Owens, Rey Mysterio, not Finn Balor, because he just lost the King of the Ring. So Xavier Woods, the reason why I say Xavier Woods is because he is the king, and I don't know why he wasn't on this episode, but I feel like he should turn heel on Big E and become WWE champion. At least that would be interesting, or at least even turn heel and get an opportunity, not actually win it, but just to become a heel, just like Booker T did in the day. That was great. And the last person I believe should beat Big E for the WWE Championship would be Bobby Lashley. Now, the reason why I say that is because I would say Jeff Hardy, but he's on SmackDown now, so we can't do that, can we? And Bobby Lashley's like the main guy on the roster now. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna do it at some point later on. Of course, we're not gonna have Big E lose right now because he just became champion, you know. So boo hoo. But yeah, that was the show. I enjoyed it heavily. If you guys have any questions about how I felt about specific points, let me know in the comment section. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Make sure you guys hit the post notification for more videos like this, and make sure you guys like the video, because without you guys liking the video, it can't go around to other people. that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. They call me the King. Catch you guys next time. Peace.